Hey y'all, back on the Cadillac today. What we're doing is actually throwing in a new coolant overflow tank. I think that's the name for it. There's no problem with the actual tank, no leaks or anything. But on these Devilles, there's a sensor here that will tell you your coolant level is low. And mine keeps going off and it aggravates the snot out of me, so I just went ahead and scrounged up the 60 bucks or whatever to get a new tank. So we're gonna put this new tank in. I didn't see where you could just buy the sensor. This is where you plug it in. This whole thing right here is the sensor. So the plug will be on the bottom side of the old tank, but I didn't see where you could buy just the sensor. I tried to look on Rock Auto, that's where I get all my parts, but the site was down for like the past week and I couldn't get it to pull up. So good old 1A Auto got us the tank. 18 PSI, 18 PSI. Okay, these are the same. And it'll just, essentially, we'll take three bolts out. Just look at the new tank when you get it. There's one here, corresponds with here. There's one here, corresponds with here. And then there's one here that corresponds with here. And this little hole here is what this drain tube goes in. Kind of sits in like that, just like the drain tube on here right now. Not sure if you can entirely see that, but I'm debating whether or not I want to kind of suck some fluid out of here or just let it fall on the ground. I'm not sure what happened right there, but GoPro just stopped recording for some reason. Maybe it's voice activated and I said something weird, but not sure if I want to just suck the fluid out of the old tank or just take the hose off and let it drain. But all you got to do is one bolt right here like we talked about, and then you'll needle nose or whatever this off. You don't even need a needle nose, it just comes right off. This is the return. But then we'll take the hose off that fits here, which is my hand. I don't think you'll be able to see it back there. It's this hose right here, which attaches right there where that clamp is. Right there. And then that'll drain your coolant if you just want to drain it that way. That's probably what I'm going to do, and then I'll just put water in here and some alcohol. I mean, I'll get some coolant eventually. It just doesn't freeze here really, so I'm not really worried about it freezing in the motor and causing problems. We might get a freeze like 2 weeks out of the year, but alcohol will help prevent that. Some rubbing alcohol, isoprop, whatever. So we'll do that, and then we'll check and see if our check coolant level light is still on. All right, y'all, new tank is in, looking nice and new. You can see that hose better now. It's right there attached to there. Make sure we don't have any active leaks. I don't think so. A little trick that I found to drain this is whenever you take or to just save what you have in here so you don't have to drain it. Whenever you take this out, whenever it's sitting in the car and you unhook that bottom hose, just tilt it upwards like this and it'll keep all the fluid in it. And then whenever you get the new one on, just pour it in there and you'll have your stuff. You'll have your coolant in there. So what we're gonna do now is crank this bad boy up and see if we still get the lights. Nope. Oh, my
waiting for pairing.
So no check coolant light anymore. Finally hit 74,000 miles on it. But yeah. So we'll come up, we'll check for leaks. I don't feel any leaks. Awesome, but I do have to tape this. I broke it on accident. My windshield wiper line. So that's how you do it. And I'll just let it sit here and run for probably, I don't know, 10 minutes and just keep checking it. But yeah, that is how you replace the coolant tank on a DeVille. I doubt many cars are really different. But yeah, hope you guys learned something and can do it yourself. Have a good one.